We are just hours away from a Big Ten clash. The Buckeyes going head-to-head with the Cornhuskers, and ESPN's College Game Day will preview all the action and more. Joining us from Lincoln, Nebraska this morning is ESPN's Maria Taylor. Maria, good morning to you. The party's already getting started out there.
Yes, good morning, Whit. And as you can see, they have been out here since last night. I just talked to someone who said they started camping out at 10 p.m. yesterday. This is a place where they've had sellouts every single home game since 1962. That's the kind of fandom that we're going to have here today on College Game Day, and obviously something that we welcome in the college football world.
We are already seeing some interesting signs in the background behind you there. But want to transition. The season so far, still early on, but who are some of the early Heisman Trophy contenders?
Yeah, we're only in week 5, but it's never too early to talk Heisman talk because that's what everyone wants to talk about. And if we're going to talk Heisman, we have to talk quarterbacks. Tua Tagovailoa from Alabama. He's a quarterback that's already off to a great start. 2 straight games where he's thrown at least 5 touchdown passes and been very impressive, completing over 70% of his passes right now. And Tua is one of those guys who was in New York a season ago, and he has another opportunity at making it to New York and winning a Heisman Trophy. He's in his junior season, and I'm sure that everybody in the Tide faithful hope that he can certainly make that run. Then there's also a young man named Jonathan Taylor out of Wisconsin. Listen, okay, quarterbacks have won the Heisman in 11 out of the last 13 years, but Jonathan Taylor is coming off of a 203-yard game against Michigan. He is utterly impressive. He has 24 consecutive games with at least 100 yards rushing. And if there's going to be a running back that takes that award away from all the QBs, it's going to be that guy. Now, I told you guys earlier this season that Trevor Lawrence was also one to watch. They call him Sunshine. He plays for Clemson. He struggled a little bit out of the gate. He's thrown 7 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. But I'm not going to count him out of the Heisman race yet. I think he's got a lot of great playing ahead of him, and he's one guy to watch for sure. Could make it all the way to New York. And also Jalen Hurts from Oklahoma. I didn't add him into your video B-roll, but this guy's completing 80% of his passes. And remember, Oklahoma, 3 of the last Heisman Trophy winners have come from there.
Got it. And Dan Harris has dreams about that hair of Trevor Lawrence. A different subject, though. Let's talk about the top teams to watch right now in college football early on this season.
Well, no surprise here. One of them would have to be Alabama and Nick Saban. Remember, Alabama has made every single college football playoff, so they are not new to this. They're true to it. That's what they do on a regular basis. I also have my eyes on the Clemson Tigers, and I have my eyes on the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, Georgia's coming off a win against Notre Dame. That was probably their toughest test that they're going to face. They also do have Auburn in the regular season. Alabama has to play Auburn as well. That's going to be a tough matchup for them. But one of the things that you look at when you're looking at the college football playoff is whether or not teams have opportunities to have statement games. And in the SEC, Georgia's going to run into the Auburns. They have already beat Notre Dame, and those are 2 teams that you can watch. And we might have 2 teams from the same conference in the playoff this year, right? All
right, Maria Taylor, looking forward to it. They're partying dark and early there in Nebraska. We appreciate your time. You can catch College Game Day starting at 9 a.m. on ESPN, and later it's Ohio State at Nebraska at 7:30 right here on ABC.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.